Hey Aries, and welcome to your quick love reading for January 2021. This could apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages could resonate vice versa, and they also could be the cross watchers messages. Please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for further details about what may be going on in your situation. These messages are intended to be predictive. They don't have to be, but that's what I intend for them to be. So if they don't quite register right now, maybe check back in a couple weeks and see if it makes more sense then. Aries, what I'm seeing here is there is a lot of either hiding of emotions or hiding of information or one's thoughts. There could be a manipulation of facts going on here. The songs that flipped out for you is What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner. So the name Tina or Turner may be important to you. The year 1984. And it also says here that it's a song that they would sing in the shower. Maybe there was a connection that had happened at one point in time that was like a fling, and maybe there was some shower intimacy. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, the year 1987. So one of the singers in Guns N' Roses may have a name that matches the name of somebody you're dealing with. I didn't look it up. The year 1987 may be significant in a song When I Have the Blues. So it may be that somebody, whether it be you or somebody you're dealing with, may have gone through or will be going through a period of horror tendencies. Trying to avoid coping with the reality of what they're going through. And then No Scrubs by TLC 1999 might be important. A song for moving across country for a new start. Yeah, so there's been some kind of ending, or there will be some kind of abrupt ending, and that somebody is then going to possibly avoidance cope. So this could be somebody that's going to be meeting you or you meeting that is avoidance coping and unable to have an emotional connection right now. So I just want you to be aware of this. It could be that they act like they're not emotionally connected when they are. So somebody's definitely trying to let go of one branch to secure themselves on another, which is concerning because it's like anybody who is in a healthy emotional state of mind or emotional state of mind is able to understand that they're going to need time to cope with their loss, especially if it was a long-term connection. So then I was hearing Blondie, and I heard Leaving the Past Behind. And you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could be a completely different sign, but those were the energies I was kind of sensing or feeling. So then we have the snake. The snake can be craving, a desire, attraction. Somebody who is attracted to using things like sex for power and knowledge. This would be somebody who, likes to have intimate encounters with their bosses or married people. So you may be dealing with a married person, or you may be dealing with somebody who is trying to come in on a relationship. The snake could represent a brunette woman. This could be a female coworker. She can be a social butterfly, a businesswoman, selfish, a jealous person, or you could be dealing with a jealous person who has dark hair, and it would be a woman or a female. This person is harmful just because of their individualism, and you could be dealing with jealous relatives. Then we have the book, Facts, Truth, Knowledge. Where is the truth? The book is closed. So this is knowledge that has yet to be discovered, but it will be. It can also be. It can also indicate that there is a project that was once left behind or closed up, or what was thought to be closed up, that's returning from the past. So you definitely could have somebody here that's returning from the past that would like to reconnect with you, or you them. Somebody here could be manipulating the facts about a past situation or connection. Alright, so then we have the cross. This is like principles, absolutism, fate, burdens, suffering. It could be that somebody has just really rigid beliefs, or they're really just, what is that word I'm looking for? Stubborn. Like they will not have any kind of flexibility in their communication. When it comes to you or you to them, they only see things one way. It's black and white. There is no, shades of color or even gray in between. We also have the Clover here, which can be avoidance. So be careful of that. It's like this person may give you, throw you a breadcrumb. This could be somebody in the past who had breadcrumbed you. And they may come back in and be like, oh, hey, I had forgotten, or I had lost my phone for 7 months and just didn't know how to get a hold of you. Some bullshit. Like somebody's definitely hiding the facts of what they've went through, or they will be trying to cover up something that's current in their situation. We have the Nine of Fire here, and it, indicates repelling, which could be between the dates of, this would be the second decan of Sagittarius, and that would be December 3rd through December 12th, which may be important. It may be a date important to you or your person that's coming in, or it may be a date of which something had happened or will be happening in the future. And so somebody's repelling or stopping themselves from being generous. And I think it's because they're just trying to hide information from you. It's like, it's also, often that there is an issue of which, like, let's say in a narcissistic abuse relationship, which I'm not saying that every one of you is going through that these people will ghost you and not give you closure because they only intend to leave that door open so that they can cross that bridge again, And then we have the the Ace of Water, which is, typically generosity, something of like an emotional generosity. New emotional beginning. So somebody is either ignoring the opportunity at a new emotional beginning. This could have something to do with the springtime, or somebody born in the springtime, or a situation of which may have occurred or will occur. The Nine of Water is airborne. So it may be that somebody's repelling a connection or a new start with another person in order to come to you. The Nine of Water would be the second decan of Gemini, which would be June 1st to June 10th. Yeah, and then we have the twins, the lovers, which could be Gemini. And that is attraction, desire, somebody who's being drawn into association with you. But there is a need to discern of what is best for all involved, including the other person and yourself and anybody connected or that would be influenced by the connection. And to really take your time in deciding, making this decision. But there is choices coming up in between lovers. You could be having to choose in between, let's say, a water sign and a earth sign, or a earth sign and a fire sign. Some people, I think, are dealing with people who lie on the cusp of two of the elements. So then we have, as a coping or a blind spot card by Teal Swan, you have blind spot number 22. So this could be the way you're behaving, or it could be the way somebody in your situation is behaving. Number 22 is, and I'm not going to read all of it, I'm going to read just bits and pieces of it, is endurism. You are enduring something that you should not be enduring. You are probably telling yourself that it is good enough. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No pain, no gain. It is what it is. These are justifications for not actively making changes so as to move beyond a painful situation. They can serve to keep you stuck in pain. So, for example, you are on a boat in the ocean. You don't like that boat, so you desire a different boat. So it comes, but you still won't get off the old boat. You have lots of reasons for not getting off your old boat, so the universe says, I'm going to have to make it easier for them to get off their old boat and onto the new one, so I'm going to poke holes in the old boat. But when the boat starts to spring leaks, instead of jumping on the new boat, you run around trying to patch up the holes on the old boat. Eventually, the only way to get you onto the new boat is for the universe to quite literally sink your boat so you end up in the water with no choice but to drown or get on the new boat. If you have drawn this, become acutely aware of the situations in your life you think you have to endure. Get really aware about the excuses you make to justify enduring those situations. Look for ways you actually do have a choice in the situations you feel stuck in. Look at things you could actually do to make a change. Take your power back. So this person may keep you stuck or feeling isolated because they don't give you all the information or facts. Or it may be that somebody you're dealing with may be coming back to you. Somebody you had dealt with in the past is coming back to you because they've realized they do have an option or a choice in their current situation and that they aren't stuck, that it's only the way that they had viewed it. So somebody I do believe had been withholding feelings or not being, was not being truthful or communicating their feelings and maybe manipulated you in that way and feeling that you weren't important to them when actually you were. So Aries, get ready for this and really decide what you want. Decide what it is that you will and will not put up with, and what it is that you desire from the ultimate end state of having a connection with another individual. All right, Aries, I appreciate you watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will go ahead at some point here within the next short while post a more detailed love reading over on my Patreon. If you'd like to join me over there, I'd be happy to have you. If this is where we separate and part ways, I wish you the best, and I'll be back soon with another reading. All right, take care, Aries.